everybody? It's your boy Prod.og, and I'm back with a reading. This time I'm showing my face, y'all. It's been a minute since I showed my face on a reading, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to change the experience up and just like be more transparent. My intention with this video is to just bring a positive, general, collective message for whomever this may concern. If you clicked on this video, it was for a reason. I do believe in divine timing and I believe in alignment. So if you align with this reading, it was at the perfect time in your life that you found this reading, and I'm just glad that you decided to click on this video. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to send lots of love and positivity, leave behind any negativity that you may have been dealing with in the past. If it was yesterday, 5 minutes ago, wherever in the past, if it's not in this current moment, let's leave it behind so that we can move forward in more love and light. If anything doesn't resonate with you here, just move along with the message. I still send you light and love and positivity, but I hope that you guys are ready to receive some love and some clarity. So this isn't like a general tarot reading, y'all. I'm just here to chat with y'all about life and just see how the cards unfold for us. I hope y'all are taking care of yourself today, making sure that you're looking good, washing your face and brushing your teeth and doing your hair and dressing up nice. Also, I know school is back in session, so taking your studies seriously and not getting too distracted. This is all part of God's plan, everything that's happening in life. We all have a higher divine source that we can always count on and look towards, to aspire towards. That's what we're doing, right? Period. I know that's what I'm doing. So humor shows up. This just lets you know that this is a time in your life to just focus on the lighter side. Be more cheerful, be more happy. I can choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is a green card too, so this speaks to nature, natural. I mean, I feel like it's natural for us to be humorous, like for us to just be not necessarily goofballs. You don't have to be a goofball, a clown, or a comedian to be humorous. It's just about focusing on the lighter side of life and not letting things dim you down and make you a dark, boring, dull, harsh person. Look at this Buddha here in this picture. It's like this person is just really happy and joyful. So this is just speaking to humor in your life. Bringing some humor into your life is really always important. It brings up the vibe, right? It makes you feel better. It makes you more attractive too when you're humorous. Like, people think, oh, this person is fun. Like, oh, this person, let's call this person. They're like, this person is going to bring the spirits up. Perspective is, not perspective, perseverance. So there could be something that you're struggling with persevering right now. This card says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So you could be having a hard time dealing with that, like setting your mind to something and really achieving it. And then love showed up as well. So there's a major need for love in the future for us all. And committing to the practice of seeing the good in all things is what love is all about. If you're not seeing the good in the situation, then you're not looking through the lens of love. And I know sometimes we feel as if it's not possible, right? Or it's really hard to love, or there's some sort of blockages or imbalances showing up, and how much love we feel that we can give and how much light we can choose to focus on in the world. But it's up to you. It's like totally up to you. I do feel like that's what this reading is going to be based around, though. It's just like being more humorous, being more loving, being more light about things, just letting loose and stop being so uptight. Stop being so uptight and open yourself up to love and receiving love. You deserve it. Like, you really do. I don't know who lied to you, and I don't know who hurt you in the past, but listen, right now is a new moment. It's time to be lighter. It's time to be more free. It's time to look at the good in your life, because if you don't look at the good and you just keep on letting the non-good, or being so critical and judgmental and afraid to love because maybe you tried to love in the past, or just, I don't know, it could be a lack of love around you, people just not loving enough. But let's see what the cards have in store for you. Ooh, a man holding a heart. Ooh, a happy family. Envy in reverse. And community. So this is already starting off really lovely. So what I'm seeing so far here, and at the bottom of the deck we have storm warning in reverse, which calls to a time of brighter days. It's like when the storm warning is in reverse, it's just speaking to some sort of chaotic time. Like it could have been a stormy, scary time where, I don't know, gloomy days, depression, or just a downfall of some sort of catastrophe in your life being released. This is the storm warning in reverse, letting you know that times are clearing up. Even if you haven't gone through something lately where it's been hard for you to be happy or humorous or see the light in things, this man holding a heart can represent you or a man in your life that is just ready to love, that has your heart in his hand, and that is going to be gentle and take care of it, as long as you are a match to that energy. So being more light opens you up to this energy, and it opens you up to receiving this energy. So if you are looking for a man or somebody that you could connect with and bond with for real, this is the energy that's showing up for you when you are more humorous. When you choose to look at the lighter side in life, the man holding a heart comes into your life, or you just gain more control over your heart and being able to love more. I see it's out on display with the happy family following up. This is definitely confirmation and letting me know that there are happier times for your family. Showing up, there's a rainbow. You see how the storm warning is at the bottom, and then in this happy family photo you have a rainbow and a family of 4. So shout out to my families of 4 out there. But also envy in reverse speaks to you now coming out of this state of looking at other things and other people as if it's like, wow, look at that out there, I can't have it, like it's out of your reach. This is what envy, the energy of envy represents, something seeming to be so far out of your reach, right? Like you just think that I can't have that, or you looking at other people and you're jealous of them, or they're jealous of you. This is just a release of that energy. I mean, like, as long as you're not a vibrational match to envy, people really won't envy you. I mean, they might envy you if they don't take the time to get to know you. People will, you can't really control what other people do. You can always control what you do though, right? So it's just like, if there is, like, you releasing envy is definitely going to make you less of a match to people who are envious, and you'll be able to spot an envious mofo from a mile away, okay? So when you realize envy, and you can feel when somebody is just like kind of not 100% there loving you, it could be you too. Like I said, it could be you struggling with love. You could even envy people who have happy families or who are in relationships with men who love them. But as long as you are recognizing this energy and you're coming out of it, this is going to build a community of people around you who will love you, who you can love, who you can trust. But it's like you must release envy if you want to come into this community of people, right? If you want this cloudy time to brighten up for you, I feel like you definitely have to release any sort of envy. Nobody wants to be, like, first of all, you don't even want to be in a community of envious people, do you? Comment below if you want to be in a community of envious people, or if you don't, comment below that you want lovely people in your community to surround you, right? That's the affirmation. That's the energy to put out there. It's like you want a community of people that you can love and trust, right? That's what we all want. So we must believe that for ourselves, and we must be a match to it. Now look at this that showed up for you. Blossoming abundance. Underneath a man holding a heart is your blossoming abundance. This is when your life seems to sprout and you just open yourself up to love. Like when you open yourself up to love, then you receive abundance from the universe. Because that's all the universe ever expects from us. The universe don't expect us to do anything but to love and appreciate our existence and to expand and create, right? From that. So if you have been seeking, this is where your abundance lies, in your love, in your love. You have an abundance of love to give and to receive. And that's what makes life life. Like, you know, life don't be lifing without love, for real. And then, ooh, we got the 4th chakra. This is your heart chakra. Archangel Raphael is here to help you within your heart's endeavors and your love, to bring you more connection and strength and closeness to you and your family and your loved ones here. Ooh. Cornucopia. Oh my God, look at all these good cards showing up for y'all now. I've never had a spread where both of these cards show up like that. So look at this. This is the divine promising you abundance through your loving endeavors. As long as you keep your heart elevated, you must be on top of that. It's so easy to allow your heart to get closed off, or for you to be afraid to share love or give love to people, because either you're expecting love in return from people that ain't willing to give it, or you just are afraid to open your heart back up again due to past situations that may have stripped you of your lightheartedness. So right here, I see that you are in alignment with this. As long as you remain in alignment with this, this abundance is coming to you. You could feel really rich right now. I feel like somebody is feeling super rich right now. Somebody just feels like rich off life. It's not even about money. But it is too, because when you feel rich internally, then it represents and reflects outwardly in your life. But this cornucopia, this is where I see the envy coming from. You could have an abundance of something probably, and somebody is jealous of you or envious of you, or you are seeking this cornucopia and you got to come out of envy. Now, what showed up for you right here is the hostilities card under community. Love is what will cure any hostilities in any community. If you are facing hostilities in your community of people and you feel like it's so hard to see the good in these people, sometimes the best thing to do is to separate from the situation, step away, so that you can get yourself back into a headspace of love. Because depending on the people, you know, you want to either stay connected to these people or not. Now, you could always walk away from a community of people that you're not that invested in. But if there are people that you've been invested in for a long time, like family members, friends over a decade, old school friends, you know what I'm saying? Just people in your community, that you have known for a long time, that you've invested a lot of time and connections and energy with, these hostilities could be showing up right here, right now, just because there's some sort of abundance of love coming to you. And people, victory in reverse shows that there are people not celebrating or realizing this powerful time at hand. So be very aware, be careful, my lovely viewers, whoever's watching this video right now, that the community of people that you surround yourself around definitely determines your vibe and how you feel about your life and yourself. So surround yourself around a community that is easy to love, or that doesn't make it so hard to love. Like, I mean, you don't have to run and just always try to find love everywhere, because the thing is that love is everywhere you go, if that's what you believe, right? If that's what your energy is giving, it's like, I just choose to love, I want to be loved. Everywhere you go, there will be love. And anybody that's not a match to love, they won't be around you for long. They just can't. Either you'll gravitate away from them because you'll be looking for the next lovely thing. And if they're not a match to that, you're not going to pay attention to... Okay. Think about it like this, y'all. And I'm not calling... Don't take any offense to this, because it's not supposed to be offensive. And let's just say this. This is just me using an analogy. When we walk out into the world, right, there's a million and a billion gajillion things for us to see and focus on. And some of those things happen to be like dog poop or trash on the ground, or just things that are less appealing, right? Do we focus on those things? No. Or do we stay focused? Do we focus on those things? I'm asking a question. Let me not answer it. Do we focus on those things, the less appealing things outside, or do we focus on the beauty outside? This is a genuine question I'm asking whoever's watching this video right now. So that'll definitely determine a lot on if you focus on the negative in life or the positive. Because what person do you know really step outside and focus on all the dogs outside and be like, oh my God, dog poop, no, no, no. We don't do that. And if you do that, then I mean, can you please consider the fact that there might be other things to focus on that might bring you even more joy than focusing on dog poop? And I say all this to say, because if we just choose to focus on things that we know we don't like or that don't sit right with us, how do we expect ourselves to feel good? And that's just like a community of people that just don't sit right with you. You don't have to force yourself to fit in with them, especially if they're hostile, right? Especially if they're not committed to seeing the good in all things. And you know that you are. You know you are, right? You deserve to be a part of a community that's more like you, like-minded, because we can't change people and we can't force ourselves on people. We can't overimpose ourselves on anyone. So like if they don't want to change, then it's up to you to step away from that hostility, and you don't have to fight to stay anywhere or be anywhere where you're not wanted. So 2 cards flipped. 1 fell on the floor. Where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. We got the 6 of coins in reverse. There could be a blockage in the flow of giving and receiving. Here, someone could be not giving enough or not receiving enough. You might have a hard time feeling worthy of receiving, but you do deserve to receive, especially if you give. The love that you give, you deserve to receive. The 6 of coins is a very generous card. It just really speaks to like, it's the ebb and flow of life, the balance. Look at the scales here. It's like a hand that's putting some coins down on this side to weigh out the scales, because this scale is a little bit higher, so that must mean it's a little lighter than this side, right? And this side could represent anything to you. This side could represent others, and this side could represent you, and you're giving back to yourself to create balance here. So sometimes we have to give to ourselves so that we can give even more to others, because when we are full, then we feel rejuvenated and energized enough to be able to do more for others, right? So yeah, here it could just be an imbalance of you feeling worthy of receiving. Like you just feel like you always got to give to the situation, or you just might not be willing. That's what I feel here, because all this energy that just showed up with your heart center and the blossom in abundance. Just make sure that you are giving, because if you are abundant too, right, and you have a lot of something, why withhold that from people? Ooh, the Emperor showed up. So this is a lot of structure coming in your life. This is somebody that could be coming into your life and bringing more structure and logic into your life, some clarity. But really what I see here is just some sort of status. You are now building an empire. The Emperor is in control of the empire and is also very much a good leader. The Emperor upright is a good leader, so you could be ready to take on a leadership role, and you just must be balanced in your approach, right? In your perspective. You want to go buy the books, but you also want to, you know, consider things at just a deeper level than just by what the law or what you have. Like, you don't want to be too structured to the point that you're a dictator, or you let anybody dictate your life, because ruling an empire, or just taking any sort of leadership role requires you to step back too and allow other people to make decisions in their lives, because I don't think anybody really just wants a person telling them what to do all the time. Everybody wants to be in control of their own experience, at least to some degree, when you feel comfortable enough to do so. And the Emperor upright definitely feels comfortable to take charge. So I feel like you're comfortable. You feel comfortable taking charge in some way, shape, or form. But this 5 of Cups energy is showing up here. And this is where the hostility could be coming from. Crying over spilt milk, or people just not forgiving. There's some sort of lack of forgiveness here that needs to be mounded. Your emotions are being wasted the longer that you sit with your head down. And the longer that you don't realize that you still have more opportunities. Look at those 2 cups behind this woman who is so sad and distraught, holding her heart. Like, oh my God, I just spilled these cups. It feels like wasted time or emotions. But nothing is ever a waste. Because it's a learning experience to be more careful next time, and to be more careful with your emotions and the emotions of others, so that you don't have to feel this disappointment. When you are more mindful and more careful of your emotions and the emotions of others that you may be handling, then you won't face major disappointments like this in the community of people, and there won't be so many hostilities. But if there are hostilities, forgiveness is super important, because there could just be a lot of disappointment because people haven't met the standards. Haven't met certain standards. But it's love here with the Lovers. So you are definitely connected you are in love. You are in tune with love, and I'm really happy for you for that. So in terms of you just being more mindful of giving to yourself, it's important that you give to yourself so that you can fully give to others, wholly, completely, and without the need for immediate reciprocation. Only when we are super duper duper low on our own energy do we feel we need immediate reciprocation from others. But when we have elevated our own energy or our own money or acquired our own resources to a high enough level, then we are in the position to give without the need to receive immediately back from those who we're giving to, because everybody is just not able to give right back immediately. And it is just, you know, conscious. It's beautiful to be conscious of that and know that. I appreciate you guys so much for coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It's an abundant life waiting for you. It is an abundance in life that you are brought here to enjoy. So enjoy it. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, and prosperity.